Hello dear sinceres, so today we continue our journey and we have arrived at a very intense moon in Scorpio. So moon is the planet that rules our emotions, our feelings, our inner world, and it also talks a lot about our habits, subconscious, and the type of mother we have. It can even describe our infancy to some cases. The moon is a little bit like our sun, but the sun tends to be more exterior, kind of more soul manifesting, and the moon is kind of more intimate, it's kind of more personal, that only people that know us really well, are super close to us, really get to know about. So this moon in Scorpio is many times misunderstood, both by those who have it as well as other people who deal with them. It's kind of my opinion that this moon has a lot of potential, a lot of secrets, a lot of treasures, a lot of good things. And so Scorpio moons are usually described as being very intensive, deep, intuitive, sensual, seductive, secret, mysterious, enigmatic, firm, boundaried, secluded, the type of people that will only give access to their inner world to those who have proved themselves worthy. They have incredible observational powers and the capacity to look deep into someone's soul. They will not open themselves so easily and can keep themselves to themselves a lot. They are not so concerned with other people's opinion of them, and they have a very, very clear notion of good and evil, and can even navigate in both aspects quite well, actually, better than most other moons or signs, depending on their consciousness. They may never feel they can fully trust other people, or even completely allow themselves to be known or seen by other people. The moon in Scorpio is not like the other moons. This moon is of extremes. It is intense, because it will not be content with superficiality or lack of authenticity. It's all or nothing type. And this characteristic that this moon possess, it's a characteristic that they possess. So emotionally, they are the type of moon that will want to go very deep, all the way to the roots of emotions. Scorpio has this quality of being at the edge of life and death. It is the sign of rebirth. So this type of moon wants to go and touch the core of existence, the core of someone's soul. They are incredibly penetrating, and this passes through their body, through the heart, through the mind, and into the soul. And they have the ability to penetrate other people with their eyes. And so the relationships they have to possess this quality of being as intense, profound, ecstatic, and felt in the whole of their and the other person's being, the person that they are with, who is in an intimate relationship with them. Also, the moon in Scorpio possesses an incredible willpower. When they want something or to achieve something, it's all or nothing, and nothing usually stops them. And so this moon will thrive in careers that are usually connected to exploring the psyche, exploring kind of the mind, the psychology, also kind of investigation, sexual therapies, the occult. And they can also be in careers where they are dealing with other people's money, like banking, for example. They can be police, surgeons. They can also deal with investments, and even shamanism, tantra, magic, or illusionism, or even jobs or careers related to death. So this moon's superpower is their regenerative and transformative power. Scorpio is the sign of transformation and of alchemy. They have this capacity of transforming lead into gold from a more spiritual kind of aspect, because their capacity for light is incredibly potent. They also are usually the sign that carries a lot of shadow and a lot of conflicts with them to sort out. Pluto is one of the rulers, and if we think of plutonium, this is a radioactive material. Scorpio moons, suns, and aces carry within themselves this alchemical capacity of death and rebirth. To become the phoenix and the animal, this phoenix that is represented at the last stage of the Scorpio evolution. The emotions here, when they are good, they are ecstatically good. But when they are not resolved and there's a crisis, it can actually be a journey to hell. And it's this extreme nature, this nature of extremes that is so intense for the Scorpio moon that tends to give them many times a bad name or even a bad fame. And so Scorpio is ruled by Mars, and this will give them great qualities, but also quite a lot to deal with. On the bright side, this moon can be very sexual, sensual, seductive, magnetic, enigmatic. They can even be tantric practitioners, so tantric practitioners, and having a deep understanding of the alchemy of sexual intimacy, and even take their intimate lovers to the most amazing experiences. But then if we go and explore the shadow side, well, this is a moon that is much at war internally, and that will be also many times expressed. This war, this inner war, can be expressed externally. They can be possessive, jealous, controlling, and overwhelmed with their intensity. They can be vindictive, unforgiving, resentful, and if too unbalanced, even have sides of cruelty. They also can be competitive, hurtful, unmerciful, and quite manipulative. An image that comes to my mind about people with strong Scorpio influence, whether it's moon, sun, or ascendant, is that of Star Wars. Like feeling the force, feeling all this connection to the universe, this energy of divine origin, and use it to benefit the galaxy, but also always being at the temptation, at the danger of falling into the dark side of the force and become like Darth Vader. Because they can experience the most traumatic things and come out on the other side as a great force for transforming positively the world around them. But if they have not been able to transform or alchemize the traumas that they've been through or the pains that they've been through, they can actually become agents of chaos and destruction. Being a Scorpio moon, but also for the sun and the ascendant, is really not for the faint of heart. Pluto is the secondary ruler and is a planet that is connected to power. So they move powerful forces, but with great power comes great responsibility. In relationships, the moon in Scorpio is, of course, intense, passionate. They are the type that will want to get intimately and physically involved with their partner. They will want to make love consistently, and lovemaking for them is a means to reach heaven, to reach ecstasy, to touch the other person's soul, to merge and reach the divine. And so the moon in Scorpio can also have a lot of imagination and want to try new things in bed. And of course, they will want a partner, a lover that can keep up and go with them. They can also be turbulent, challenging. But for the moon in Scorpio person, this kind of situation of crisis works many times as a way for them to grow, to sort out and resolve all of their inner conflict. They will be the type of people who will feel the need to have the occasional crisis in their relationship as a kind of a test of their own and even their partner's feelings. Also for deepening the relationship to know what this relationship truly means. So a relationship with this moon is never boring or stale, because as soon as they get a feeling of stagnation, this moon will stir up the waters so that the couple can dive deeper and deeper and find out the essence, the soul of the relationship. Usually relationships are black or white, good or bad. They do not let offenses or misbehavior go easily unnoticed, without a word or repercussions. They will want honesty, transparency, and loyalty from their partner. And they can be also quite suspicious and great detectives, because they are allied with this strong intuition, so they can detect whenever something is being hidden or if there's some kind of dishonesty going on even. And they will be unforgiving or even vindictive if they are double-crossed, cheated, backstabbed, or even if the relationship is a monogamous one. Well, they can lose complete trust on their partner and end it right there and there. And there's a strong tendency for wanting to merge with the other person, with their partner. So the partner, their lover, becomes a bit of an extension of themselves, their soulmate, because once they feel deeply, once they are truly in love, they kind of merge both things and becomes a bit confusing. So it can give origin to kind of possessiveness, jealousy. So if they feel like the other partner is looking to someone else, they can have these feelings. So the best partner for the Scorpio moon is someone who can hold space for this moon and many of their crises, and not be faced by the occasional turbulent storms, and still remain loyal, understanding, faithful, and at the same time be very stable emotionally. If they are capable of responding in the emotionally intense, passionate, sensual, and loving way of the Scorpio moon approach, the way that the Scorpio moon tends to approach them, well, then it's even better. But the more secure the partner is, the more calm, the more faithful in times of crisis, the more safe the Scorpio moon will feel, even if they still occasionally will stir up the waters. If the partner can also offer them a sense of relaxation, balsamic feeling, calm, that also will help. And so if you want to spark the interest of a moon in Scorpio, some of the things you can do are to show interest in the esoteric, in the spiritual or the occult. Show that there's a depth to you, emotional or kind of more spiritual or intellectual depth to you at the same time. But also try to be intriguing and mysterious. Don't reveal all of your cards. Don't show all of yourself. Try to give the Scorpio moon a little bit of a challenge. The other thing you can do is to be seductive, and be seductive in a way that makes this moon want to find out more about you. Giving a little bit of a hint of some sexuality, some mystery, some naughtiness, a kind of an irresistible side to you that this moon will have to come looking to find out more about. And if you can do this in a very refined way, in a very intelligent way, while at the same time showing that you are honest, real, authentic, and you don't let yourself be shocked or fazed by all the tests that the Scorpio moon will be throwing at you, then it's a huge, huge win. If you can be as intimately intense and passionate in love making, or even if you are a tantric practitioner, then that's a huge plus. So if you are a moon in Scorpio and you want to be at your emotional best, some of the things you can do are to dive in the esoteric and spiritual knowledge in a way to channel all of that intense energy and learning how to transform and alchemize all of that potential, all of that immense gift that you have that can be a force for good, a force of wisdom that will help you and others. Practice some kind of meditation, so like Qigong, Tai Chi, a practice that helps you channel your energies, that deals with energies, and can connect you also with higher spheres as a way to balance your moon. Tantra is also an excellent practice where you can get you to use your sexual energies in a very alchemical way and transform them into ecstatic feelings that you will be able to experience with your intimate partner or even by yourself when you try to connect to the divine consciousness. So things like ecstatic dance, kundalini practices, shamanism, shadow work, drumming, things that lead you to almost these high states of consciousness, altered states of consciousness, but always integrated, well integrated with your body, always well grounded, always integrated well with your energies. I would also include here martial arts as an outlet to channel the more negative, intense emotions like anger, in case you haven't learned how to work that through in a positive way. Also, dive to deep things like trying to understanding psychology and the psyche of people. Perhaps by learning this, you can also then become a coach or use it for counseling other people or friends. You can also research mysteries, read detective stories, things that spark your kind of detective skills. And the best of the things is to give yourself a goal or a passion, because you as a Scorpio moon, you will have intense focus. Scorpio moons will give themselves 100% to something they aim to achieve and are fully in love with. And so that is it. That is what I had to say today for the moon in Scorpio. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if so, please let me feel your love by pressing like below and let us know how was this for you. If you want and if you'd like to visit me at my website for some coaching and readings, please visit me at cynthiasincere.com. You can also subscribe to my emails and you'll get some free gifts there. And also let me know in the comments below if I forgot anything about Moon in Scorpio. What is your experience? Any other tips or tricks you would like to share with us in our community to know how to deal with the Moon in Scorpio or make the best out of it? Please let me know in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this video and to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.